This is Grizzly Country Outdoors. This is Grizzly Country Outdoors. Grizzly Country Outdoors. This is Grizzly Country Outdoors.
It's November 1st, and a month ago, October 2 to be exact, I chronographed this bow shooting these Carbon Express pile drivers, 20-inch arrow, 150 grain field point. And what I'm going to do today is, I was curious, this is the 18-inch Easton Diablo arrow that came with the bow. Just for information's sake, this 18-inch arrow is 416.6 grains, and these things are supposed to shoot approximately 400 feet per second in this bow. I previously chronographed these Carbon Express arrows, which are significantly heavier, 509, at around average 330 feet per second velocity. That's what we're going to do. We're going to fire and just see what kind of velocity we can get with that smaller, lighter arrow. And the second thing, the target butt that I got when I bought the Crossbow, I only bought it because the guy said, here, you need this for shooting. And just for comparison, this is the one that I had, this blackout thing. Yeah, not really fussy about it. Crossbow. A fella on YouTube, he recommended I get one of these Morel yellow jackets. They sell a 425. This is the yellow jacket 450, so it's intended to stop arrows up to 450 feet per second, crossbows or compounds. So this is going to be the first time trying it. So I got my second camera set up here to focus right on my chronograph. Put the chronograph on. Yeah, that should work really good. Okay, now, without any more frigging around, fire. $363.9. Ready to fire. $363.9. Got the Carbon Express. So we got 363.9. Now let's go over and just take a quick look at this yellow jacket and see what happened here. I was aimed at that. That's where I was aimed, so damn near center punch it. See how easily the arrow extracts from this. Oh, that's beautiful. This thing here, the arrows would bury right to here. They were actually stopping against the plywood. And I had to just reap on them to get them out of that thing. Come out of there like a dream. Well, that's good. I like the yellow jacket. Thank you to the fellow that recommended that to me. Thank you very much. Okay, we'll shoot 3 more. Okay. Now here's one thing, this thing that holds the arrows down, I find I have to lift that up every time in order to put a bolt in. They tell you can't put your hands in that triangle, but sorry, that's what it does. Well, we just aim for that same bottom hexagon. Hexagon. .362.5. So one thing, these are 150 grain field points. If I shot 100 grain, if I was shooting 100 grain field point, I would shoot slightly faster, but she ain't hitting the 400 as advertised. That's clear. Safe. It's a beautiful day here, November 1st. It's probably right around +2 now. It was -10 earlier this morning. It was minus temps most of the day, but I think we're a little warmer now. I'll say to go time. .365.7. .365.7. It's going to be all right. I need to fire. I don't want to hit that. I need to fire. I don't want to hit that other arrow, so I'm going to aim a hair lower. Don't need any Robin Hoods. .363.4. Okay. So we had previously averaged 330 feet per second approximately with the pile driver. So let's throw a pile driver in here now and just see what the heck. Okay, so now we got the pile driver on. Okay, so now we got the pile driver on. See what we get for velocity with this. We're all ready to fire here. I don't want to hit those other arrows, so I'm going to aim at that target to the right. Center punched it. We're all ready to fire here. I don't want to hit those other arrows, so I'm going to aim at that target to the right. Center punched it. And 330.4 feet per second. So that bow just shot those 416 grain bolts. You're going to look at that, you average 363 feet per second with those. Put the heavier carbon express pile driver in, and I got the exact same velocity that I had previously. So there's nothing wrong there. The bow's shooting great. The only thing, I have to talk to Excalibur and see what they say about this. One of the reasons I wanted the Bulldog 400 was for this anti-dry fire, and it's not working. Let's go look at our target here. Oh, I love this yellow jacket. Man, the bolts just pull out of it effortless. And I was aiming at this guy each time with these. And you see here's another thing. The pile driver and then these Easton Diablo arrows, they got basically the same penetration. Maybe 1 inch more, because this is a 2 inches longer, this bolt, so yeah, it penetrates 1 inch more than that one. And I never changed the speed compensating ring on the scope. I still left it at the 330 feet per second, and these guys shooting at 364 feet per second average. I was hitting where I was aiming. And of course, you see here, when I went to the heavier arrow that was dialed in for this, I came within half of an inch from the center where I was aiming. We'll post this up and people can see the difference now. I've seen lots of videos on these Excalibur crossbows. And every previous video I ever saw on them, whatever the bow's claimed speed rating was, the bow had met or exceeded it. Most times actually exceeded it slightly, but in this case, we are definitely not doing it. This bow is, what do you say? When I get the calculator out and run these through, that's going to be about 363.5, 364 feet per second on the bow that is, you know, advertised shooting 400 feet per second. Is that a problem for me? Nope. I love this bow. Oh, it shoots so smooth. By the way, in case you're wondering, this is a shooting Chrony. I've had this guy 25 years probably. Yeah, it's great little machine. Reliable as hell. And of course, the reason I got this is because I own a 4570. I own several 4570s. I'll do a video on them one of these days too. I'm meaning to do that. I actually glued these panels together with model glue. It's easier to put this thing together. Yeah, when I have a base for my tripod here. I always just keep that inside here when I put the Chrony on. Then going back in the original box, just like that, for 25 years, like I say. So I gotta make a point of just saying how good this butt was. Every crossbow bolt just slid out like nothing. It stopped them dead. Whereas this thing, I penetrated right through. My arrows were actually stopping against the friggin' plywood. This yellow jacket is beautiful. Highly recommend it. This guy is $100, $120 really. That's the Bellas. So, yeah. There you go. Gotta put these guys away. Get everything wrapped up. So, just wrap her up here. Like I say, I'll post this up and you can think what you think about it. Alright? Over and out.